boy, do we have some crazy stuff out of the NFL today, and nothing more final nail in a coffin for a head coach than what we got today from the Dallas Cowboys. Micah Parsons, after Cowboys, another loss on Sunday, which we told, listen, this is why we call the show ahead of the curve.
Hey,
right?
What kind of loss?
We told you what was coming. We told you what was coming for the Cowboys this season. They weren't going to be any good. They didn't make it. You know all this by now. We told it was going to be a bad loss on Sunday. Just because they're the Cowboys, they put the uniforms on. And it was a bad loss. And Micah Parsons was asked today about Mike McCarthy's status as head coach, because basically that's the only place Jerry Jones gets to go to make headlines, right? Okay, let's see. So I gave Dak money. I gave CD money. All right, Dak got hurt. I made a bad trade at the deadline. What's left? Mike McCarthy.
People are now complaining about the architecture of the stadium after all these years.
That's true. CeeDee Lamb he wants a curtain down so he can see the ball. I couldn't see it when it was thrown to me.
Did you see the shade that was there to help Mike McCarthy not be blinded by the light?
If someone could just pull the shades down, it'd be fine. But Micah Parsons is asked about Mike McCarthy's status, and his answer was, that's way above my pay grade. So you know that this is right here. This sound effect right here. That's me putting the final nails into the coffin of Mike McCarthy. There it is right there. Hey, Mike, you're not breaking out like Uma Thurman in Kill Bill. Sorry, spoiler. No, there you go. Stay making sure you stay. Another nail.
Wow.
Oh, wait. No, I think you might have a little bit of breathing room here. Hang on. There we go. And, okay, Mike McCarthy. Look.
Wouldn't you get a numismatic nail gun with the number of nails you wanted to put into the coffin there? It would really be much more efficient.
I'm going to, again, have to amp up a timeline, because I said last week, hey, by Thanksgiving, the Cowboys will be irrelevant. They'll be playing Thanksgiving Day with no stakes. They'll be eliminated from the playoffs. They'll be 3-8. It will be awful. And maybe sooner than that. But Jerry Jones, how do you find a way? Because now the guy has found a way to get the headlines, which is all we told you that he wants, right? And congratulations to everybody who stole that take over the course of the past few days that we told you about months ago. Again, head of the curve. That's what I like. That's what I like about Mondays. We say things, and then on Monday we're proven to be true.
I mean, you said the Jets were going to win, though.
They did win. They just didn't win this week. They won last week.
Well, what exactly did they win?
They won.
Hey, that was my upset special.
They won. I told you not to take.
Well, you're an idiot.
No.
The Cardinals were home dogs.
No. Only I was upset. There was no. That was me that was upset.
A lot of upset.
So
yeah,
Jerry Jones. What he has when he knows he doesn't have a championship team is he has relevancy and he has attention, and that's it. Look, the Lakers and the Cowboys are the same thing. Jerry Jones, how is he going to go through the rest of this season and still be relevant with headlines? He's not going to go in and have the Cowboys get drubbed every single week, right? Not happening. So what can he do? The last thing is Mike McCarthy. Does Mike McCarthy get let go? And I told you, I gave you that bold prediction.
We've been talking about it a couple weeks ago.
I love it now that what's going to happen when after Thanksgiving, Jerry Jones says, hey, Belichick, how about you stop hanging out with the McAfee kid and come coach a team? You're going to coach a team anyway, and maybe you win a game or two and get a couple of games close to that record you want from the Shula guy. So why don't you come coach a team? By the time we get to December, Bill Belichick, Cowboys head coach, even if they lose, they are a weekly headline. They are, what is Belichick doing? How is he jumping in? Who does he like for next year? You have taken a story where the Cowboys, where it's just we laugh at them because they're so bad. We laugh at Jerry Jones. And that turns into a front burner story for the rest of the year. Because Jerry knows he can't go small with the next head coach, even though he only likes to go certain amounts of fame and responsibility with a coach because he's got to be that guy above him. But once in a while, he'll be okay with letting his hair down and saying, I want somebody big to come in. Like the guy hired Bill Parcells. Great, right? Bill Belichick is the guy. There's lots of other up-and-coming people who could be good. Like, look, Ben Jones is going to want a gig at some point. Is he going to want to go work for Dallas? He's going to be the big guy offensively at the end of the
Ben
season.
Johnson, yeah.
So, but Bill Belichick is someone who you're seeing coaches fail with a lot of talent. And whereas the door was closed for him, for the Cowboys, it's really open. And Jerry Jones can say, I can get a Hall of Fame coach, even though the game has passed him by. Doesn't matter. The optics are I get a Hall of Fame coach. We gain a lot of attention. Maybe he brings some sort of accountability into the building, and all of a sudden, maybe we're back on a wavelength. We sign some free agents, and it works well. Bill is my guy, and the Cowboys then become the story in the NFL December all the way through the offseason. Like that, like I don't see there being any other solution for the Cowboys other than by Thanksgiving, Mike McCarthy out, Bill Belichick in.
Yeah, I think if you're going to go down that route, we do it before Thanksgiving, and he comes out, being serenaded by Lainey Wilson, who's going to do the halftime show, but she also gets to do one pregame as a welcome to Dallas kind of situation. Look, Bill Belichick makes sense if you hire someone to actually do the roster building, because as you say, the stuff's passed Bill by. It ain't the X's and O's. It ain't the dog-eared playbook. It ain't the coaching part of it. It's the actual picking of the groceries. He's the guy going to the end bin trying to save 50 cents on, well, there might be a little bit of green on the back ends of that loaf of bread, but I could save the rest of it. That's what he's done as a coach. Goes, I'm taking the imperfect and I'm going to work at 80%. Guess what? The winning is done in that 20% margins that you are cutting off because it was moldy, or in this case, players that had no business with starting roles coming out of the draft, right? Time and time again, you saw it. Or they used to be very good at getting rid of a player a year too early, and that suddenly changed in the final stretches. And then he got cute with his coaching staff as well. So there needs to be some checks and balances if you're going to go down this road, but why wait till then? I mean, that's a date on Thanksgiving against the Commanders, and then the following week you got the Giants. I mean, come on.
Oh, well, if you want to do it in a big WWE style where
but that's the whole point
the
of
night
Jerry,
before,
isn't it?
The night before Thanksgiving, Mike McCarthy is fired, and Jerry says, you're going to see who's coaching the team tomorrow when you tune in to the game. So again, that's when you'll see it. And then Belichick comes out like in the hoodie with a you can't tell it's him. He's got the towel over his head, and he comes out and takes it off.
I mean, he's like hiding like he's Solo Sikoa ringside when he first joined the Bloodline. See what I did there? We're bringing everybody together across sports and entertainment. But just the idea of once upon a time, you mentioned Bill Parcells. You had Jimmy Johnson. You had Bill Parcells. Mm-hmm. Very different personalities and control necessary to implement their paths. And then he's hired coaches that didn't. And Mike McCarthy, successful coach, and you're talking about 12-win seasons year after year, but you're not getting over that next step. But there's got to be a bit of introspection. There's got to be that look in the mirror moment of, all right, something we're not getting from B to C. And it's not all McCarthy, right? You can't put everything on him. I'll put some of it, for sure. But you've got a very faulty roster. And we got to address the Parsons comments real quick because those blew up, right? Because he was just saying,
when your best defensive player says, yeah, I'm not going to talk. I can't even say I want the coach back. I mean, you're done.
No, but
you're done.
But I interpreted that more, and he talked about it a little more today, but it was more a push that to the side. Like, I can't control that. He's going to go get another gig. He's going to go do this. But for veteran players, like you're watching perhaps the flame on your career going out in what is just a dismal second half of this season. He comes back. Remember, they sucked when he was there to start the season. Mm-hmm. Remember when they got blown out by the Saints and everybody thought, the Saints are great.
Sure.
No, he stunk. As do the Cowboys. So it's a matter of looking in the mirror and realizing what you are. But Bill Belichick,
too much Cowboys sense.
No, sure.
Not sense. Cowboys sense. Because, the sky is a little bit different color in the Cowboys world. So, Cowboy sense, it makes a lot of sense.